Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I think I'm looking directly at it. Well, hey guys. So this is number 2 on the tutorial, of course. I feel like I'm just talking to space, of course. Anyways, so yeah, this is the second video. And well, I'm starting on like the second floor over there. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and add, these right here. Probably do the same like right here. We're not gonna do the backings of these, of course, mainly because, well, that's where the roof is gonna be. We'll probably add more as we go, of course, but for right now, this is just the rough, you know, the rough sketch of it all. Um, let's see. So a lot of your shape is gonna rely, like for this second part, it is gonna rely on this because, well, I really don't know how to explain why. So I guess you'll just see. Um, yeah, I think I might go ahead and add 2 right here, to be honest. Um, yeah, so this is kind of like what it's looking like. We'll add more, like I said, we'll add more as we go. Um, I am gonna start on these smaller things first, like this right here, because, like I said, that's just what it's gonna rely on. Um, to an extent, I'm gonna come over here. Um, let me move the camera down so, oh, my bad. Let me move the camera down just so, like, you guys can see, like, what I'm doing exactly. I think this is close enough. I think. Right there. Okay. Had to make sure I was on the right side. So yeah, we're gonna like take the deep slate bricks, stairs, and we're just gonna go around like that. So the reason why I say it's gonna like rely on this, more is because this is like right here. This is kind of where the magic happens, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how to really explain it. I'm better at just showing it. So we're gonna go to. Um, I gotta get out some dirt, of course. So this is gonna be 3, 4. I'm gonna go on the other side. Technically, that's 2 right there. It's more of like following the shape a bit. So I'm gonna add one right here. It's gonna be like 1 block in from like the steps. Actually, I think I'm gonna add it right there. So yeah, it's gonna be 1 block in from the steps. I'm gonna do that on each side right quick. Like I said, it's more something you gotta play around with. You don't necessarily have to do this. I prefer doing it like this because it just makes a lot more sense to me. So now I'm gonna bring it up a bit. That's, oh, my bad. Okay, so, because that's 1, it's gonna be 2, 3, and then I'm gonna add 1 more right here. Ah, so this is where the slab is going to be. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this around like this. I'm going to move it up one because it's supposed to be like basically like a little lip or whatever. I like that, but it's just going to be tugging around some corners. I think it's supposed to be tugging around this corner. That's my bad. Yeah, it's going to be hanging off one right here. I don't know why I keep doing that. Anyways, yeah, so it's going to look like that. It's going to be like a little, you know, snug little spot. So I'm going to work on this area first so you'll understand like the idea of it. Let me move the camera around over here. Okay, so I'm going to go up. I should probably start counting it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, it's going to be 5. And 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to connect these, of course. Two, three, four, five. Connect. 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect. Sorry, I should probably be saying like the 2, 3, 4, 5 connect, you know, but I kind of felt like it would probably be annoying to keep saying that, especially because, you know, you guys probably got the point. But maybe that would probably help some people. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then connect. Yeah, so this is like what it's looking like so far. And so you're gonna take your striped oak log and you're just gonna, you know, connect this part. Let me get on the inside of this so you'll see it also from this point of view. So yeah, you're gonna connect it like that. You're gonna connect all the way around here. So then you're also gonna connect right here because, well, we technically don't really need that. And you're just gonna leave like a little 2 gap. You don't necessarily have to connect it, you know, you could technically just, you know, do something like this if you wanted to. If you wanted to, you didn't have to. I prefer connecting it mainly because of the fact that I like to put chests like on the inside of this area. So, like I said, you don't have to if you don't want to. I prefer it. So, yeah, you'll just like leave 3 spaces up for the gap and leave 2 right here. And then for these walls, you know, you're just gonna go ahead and fill it. You know, you don't have to also fill it. You could also put glass pane. I prefer filling it because, well, I do have a lot of windows. Um, you know, I'm gonna do the same. Well, I'm probably not gonna do this part just yet. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and get this first. So yeah, you'll copy this side onto this side. Oops. Let's see. See, there's like that 2 gap right there. Now, gonna work on this right here. So I'm gonna fill the middle of this, and then I'm going to put glass pane all the way around here. I'm gonna do the same thing on the back too. It doesn't really necessarily matter like where the glass pane goes. It's really more of like a preference, you know. It's more of the structure that you guys will need. Hi guys. Anyways, um, yeah, I just prefer like having like these big wide windows, of course. I haven't necessarily figured out where I wanted my room at, of course. You know, I've just had it on like the first floor near the front door. Um, you know, because I haven't figured it out yet. So I'm gonna move the camera back here just so you can watch me work on this. Actually, I think I might work on right here. Sorry guys, I'm like trying to manage 2 controllers, of course. Yeah, so gonna go ahead and fill these up. I prefer having windows right here so I can like see like on the outside. It's just a pretty simple build. Yeah, that's like the little window area. Now I'll just like step back a bit. Actually, I'll come over here onto this side. Sorry, I can't make up my mind on what I want to do just yet. Alright. So, the reason why this is important is because there should be like a little gap, like almost like a little step gap right here. So, yeah, you'll just use the wall as your like guide and stuff. You're gonna end up messing up, you know, but that's okay. Um, Accidents do happen. My bad, I think I added more. So for this, you're just gonna, it's only like 1 block into this like oak thing. So now you're gonna wrap it around. Sorry guys, I wish I could edit this so you know I can go by pretty fast, but there's not much I can do. So you're gonna pull this up just so you can use it as like your little guide thing. Like I said, you're gonna, oh, I accidentally added 1 extra. Anyways, you're gonna use that as like your little guide to like where you stop. Okay, so now we're gonna get to these middle parts. This one's kind of like, this is gonna be the long one, because it's technically like 4 stories high. This is only gonna be 3-story high, uh, this middle part, which is like the entrance stuff. It's gonna be the same thing on the other side as well. Um, yeah, and then this is like only 2 stories. So that's really all it is. But we're gonna start with, you know, following these guides right here. I should probably count it. So once you like connect it, all the way over here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is gonna be like 5 blocks high. And of course, that's gonna like connect, of course. You'll just keep doing it all the way around. Yeah, you can also, whoops, you can also do it like on the other ones too if you wanted. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that. So like not spending so much time. I'm gonna do this and then I'll back out a bit so you guys can watch. So if you end up doing this, and of course you can't figure out like where the slabs stop, there's 2 blocks right here, so it'd be 2 blocks right here as well. So 1, 2, right there. Same thing right here, because it's gonna, this block right there, which is gonna be the same thing right there. This is where the slab is right here, so So once again, you're just gonna do the same thing like you did over there. You'll just connect them, of course. Um, it's just be a little copy and paste kind of thing. Well, I just realized that I should have said that we were gonna. I think I already said it, but yeah, we're just gonna do the same thing over here like you would do over there. I was gonna just do it differently to show you guys like you didn't have to do it the same way, but I, I'm sure you guys, could figure that out too. Um, yeah. For like the middle part, I usually just add like a little plantation thing and then just like um little pathway. I tried adding trees in, but it ends up blending in with the the spruce stuff here. Um, and then it's just really hard to get rid of them, and so I just don't ever add trees. But um, I'm sure you guys probably end up figuring that out. Um, I guess I just don't really like the trees as much on here, so So eventually I'll get to this spot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build these up, and then I'll get to, of course, these right quick. Not right quick. I'll get to them. I'm gonna move the camera over here. I'm gonna quickly fill in these like glass spots, and then I'll get to that one, and we'll slowly start building it up. Hopefully, maybe I can probably get this like all in one video, maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. I think that I'll probably end with like these middle parts, you know. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. My bad. That's like 3, 4, 5 connect. My bad. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get to the inside of this. We're gonna start with this spot, or this wall, of course. I'm gonna go from that angle. So it's still kind of gonna be the same thing on this end, except it's gonna be a bit different. You're gonna start from the top like this. You can leave it open like this, or you can just like close it off like that. I prefer closing it off like that. It's just easier. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too. So yeah, and then for these windows, you're just gonna do like little square ones. You'll just like do an entire circle with it, then you'll fill it. Technically, you can fill that. I might actually, well, actually, I might leave it at B for right now. And do the same thing on this side. So now for these right here, I'm gonna work on the outside, of course, and then I'll work on the inside. So you're gonna fill the middle up, because this is technically gonna be another platform. You're gonna fill this one up too. This is where the stairs are gonna be, if you want stairs right there, or you can have the stairs, of course, against the wall. It really doesn't matter. I should have probably added the stairs, like, well, my bad. Never mind. Ignore me, guys. Ignore me. I got confused. So yeah, you're just gonna go all the way along like this. And you're gonna go all the way along up here. Oops. And then close it. Playing around with it a bit, because I don't remember how much windows I could probably fit on here. Yeah, so you're gonna do it like that. Same thing like you would do down there. You're gonna do the same thing on this side. Yeah, so like that. So now you're gonna do it like on the other side, of course. I'm gonna keep you guys up at that front view, of course, because I'm not really gonna move you guys. Sorry, I have a habit of doing stuff weirdly, because it just makes more sense to me. Yeah, so something like this. Gonna end up doing it on the same side. I'll turn this around. Yeah. The most I'll probably do is probably get to like the second flooring, and then I'll finish the next flooring tomorrow. Mainly because I don't know how much like video time I have left. I should probably start writing down the time that like I started, because if it's like an hour, of course. Oh, I should probably do this too. Sorry guys, this is like the worst like angle maybe. Sorry, I'm gonna mute for right now while I work on this so you guys aren't hearing my fan or anything. Okay, so now that I've done that, give me just a second because I don't know how much time I have left. I got 35 minutes so far, so um, I think I have enough time to go ahead and just do this part, or just like get the flooring down. I think I'll get the flooring down and then we'll see how much time then I got. Because honestly, there's just like one more to these compared to like the other two. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get that done. So for this one, you're just gonna like, I don't know how to really explain it. So since I'm right here, I'm gonna turn it a bit. So because I put like like one row and stuff, you're gonna do that one row, then you'll just pull this down like that, and it's gonna be directly one block in. So I'll probably just do one side and then I'll finish the other side if it really just depends on the time. But you'll do like the same thing over there. I'll then fill this in. I don't know. I think it's like right here. I think. Yeah, it's right there. So it's like one block space. It's gonna be like directly above it, like where you can have like access to get up there and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in like this other side, and then do like the steps. I'm also gonna fill in like the other ones, kind of, maybe. Technically, those are supposed to be like, solid ones. These right here, they're supposed to be solid, but I'm gonna do a different approach because I really think that I could probably turn it into a platform, to be honest, where, there's like mini houses on top of it. But technically, it is supposed to be like a solid, housing unit and then the roof. But I wanted to do something different, of course, with the build because, well, I like different things. So maybe eventually, I'd probably do like the other version, which is like what I used to originally do. So, oh, I messed that up. Yes, something like that. I'm gonna come around over here. So yeah, as you see, I'm gonna do one long strip right here, and then I'm gonna do the double thing right here. I think I'm only gonna be able to get to this for right now, which is also okay, I guess. No biggie. I can easily do another third video tomorrow. This is like a large build, of course. The first one that I had ever done on my original channel, before I started this one. Uh, I think I was like working on it for like a good 50 Minecraft days. I think it was 50 Minecraft days. I can't really remember, but it did take me a while, mainly because like I would get distracted and stuff, and I've been trying not to get so distracted um, when playing. So be honest, I might actually still end up doing like another like thing right here. I might also just like um actually I think I'm gonna quickly destroy that right quick because I think I messed that up. Because I do want to do like 4 right here, and that's really not gonna equal 4 if I do it like this. So my bad. Ignore me. Don't do what I did right there. So I'm gonna come right here. Yeah, something like this. You guys are probably gonna get this far in the video and be like, dang, I already did that. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. It doesn't really matter where you put the steps at. I'm gonna put it like on the other side like this, mainly because that just makes sense to me. Um, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to like possibly do like the build on top, so we'll see though. Maybe if I can get this done pretty fast. I'm not gonna work on these though until tomorrow, and I think hopefully it might be the final build. Maybe depends if I mess up or not. I keep getting caught in the windows. That's my bad. Okay, now that I have finished that, I got confused like where I'm at. Okay, I don't know if I have much time. I'm at 43 minutes. I'm just gonna do one side, honestly. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna do one side because it really shouldn't take that long. Plus, I think I gotta fill these. Anyways. Okay, so we're gonna do one all the way around. Minus the back. Well, yeah, minus the back. We'll get to that in just a moment. So you're just gonna, I don't know how to really explain it, so I'm gonna like pull you guys to the side view. Right here. Yeah, right here. So yeah, you're gonna let it hang off a bit. Let me do it on this side. You're just gonna do that all the way, you know, up, kind of. So I like to use like my dirt, of course, you know, just so I can, because it's gonna be like around this tall, I want to say. I'm gonna use this right here, just so I don't forget. Make it a little fancy. Yeah, so you're gonna leave like the inside of it alone. Like you're not gonna like do a little fancy thing right there. But but you are gonna do it like on the lip of it. I know that's weird, but like that's kind of like where your oak stuff and also your panes are gonna be sitting. Um, I should have counted this honestly when I did this. So that's, I'm gonna count it right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're probably gonna go 6, 7, and I think the 8th is probably gonna be this. Let me check right quick. Um, yeah, the yeah, definitely. Okay, it's gonna be the 8th one. So sorry guys, I'm very chaotic with this. Okay, I'm gonna come around to this side view. I'm gonna take this out. So now I'm gonna like go ahead and fill this up with the deep slate brick slab all the way. You know, give it a little lip, of course. Gotta have that little lip. Be a little fancy. You don't have to have the lip, but it's, you know, it's part of it. So for that little lip, you're also gonna add like this right there, a little under thing like that. I tend to forget to do that sometimes, so yeah. Let me back out a bit. Like I said, this is also gonna have a lip too. Just fill this entire thing up. Sorry guys, I'm like being sloppy a bit, just trying to finish this, of course. By tomorrow, I'll also have that side done, but I'm gonna focus on one side. Um, just so you guys get the point. Whatever's over here will be done on the other side. Um, Nothing really new or crazy, of course. So yeah. Okay. We're gonna go on the inside and I'm gonna show you what to do for the sides. It's gonna be the same all the way around. Sorry, it is pretty dark. So of course you're gonna pull these up. Keep pulling those up. So for this also, you're going to put an extra one right there. It's crazy, it's weird, but I promise there's a reasoning for it. I'm gonna go ahead and put them. I'm not gonna worry about that side just yet. So for this side, you know, you're also gonna go ahead and, so there's like 3 right here. Above that third one, you're just gonna place this and it's gonna go all the way around like that. So you're gonna take your stripped oak log and you're also gonna pull this up, just fill that up. You're gonna fill that up. You're gonna fill that up as well. These, don't worry about it on the window. You don't have to have a window there. These though, these are your windows. You can also fill the top up with glass paint if you want to. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up with glass paint. It's not a requirement to fill it all with glass paint. You can fill it with stripped oak if you wanted to. Make it like an attic or, you know, anything you want to do. Okay, I'm gonna turn it. Sorry, I'm trying to give you guys the best view. Actually, I'm gonna go on the outside because I think that'd be a lot easier. So once again, you're gonna build it all the way up like that. Make sure you have that lip, of course. I'm gonna do the same thing. and then you're going to connect this middle part all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and do these as well, just for, the time, because I think I am running out of time. I'm going to go ahead and fill these up, fill this up. My bad. Sorry guys, I was popping my fingers. So for this middle part, you're also going to fill this up because you don't really need it. For this top part, I'm going to go ahead and fill it up. You can also still continue to do glass panes if you wanted to. I don't necessarily need a whole lot of glass panes, even though this entire build requires a lot of it. And then you'll just do glass panes right here. And right over here. My bad, guys. I'm sorry that you're not able to see it from, like, the side view. So yeah, this is the inside of it, of course. Let me leave the game. Just so you guys can see it, like, on a bigger view. So yeah, you'll just copy that same thing, like, over here. I would do this right now, but because I don't have, like, a whole lot of time, I'm pretty sure I have, like, less than 9 minutes, and although it won't take me that long, I'll do it, like, after, I've finished videoing. But yeah, this is kind of what it's gonna look like. Like I said, you're gonna do it on the same side. I will get to these tomorrow or when I can video again. Um, so yeah, that is really about it. I hope you guys have a great day.